What do we need friends? So in this case, we are going to continue talking about this. So if you didn't watch my other videos, I recommend you to watch my other videos. So in this case, is mind versus biology. I'm going to teach you all the tricks that the biology has against us, the mind. So basically the biology needs stimulus, energy, food, reproduction, protection, acceptance. So when we are not, like in the 1500s or in 1000 year, in the year 1000. So we are in 2022, at least for now. If you see Facebook and all the social medias, people want to have, 200 friends, 300 friends, and then, people want to meet up with another people, and then because they don't know why, because they feel lonely or something is missing in their life and they don't understand why. So they are driven by the biology and they don't realize. Most people don't realize. So here I'm going to teach you all those tricks that the biology is applying on your life. So that way you're not going to be controlled by the biology and you're going to be able to overwrite all the feelings that you have as a man or maybe as a woman. So in this case, like I said, when you're thinking, okay, I want to have a friend because I feel lonely, I want to make a phone call, I need to socialize with someone, and you don't understand why you have to socialize, why you have to talk with someone, why do you need to make friends? I mean, in today's society, if you have all the resources, you don't need friends. I mean, that is something from the past. In today's age, I mean, if you need to go to the mechanic and you have resources, to go back to your place, you can call just an Uber and that's it. If you're poor, well, that is another story. And then you need to rely on friends or family or something like that. But if you have all the resources that you need, that is not needed anymore. And I'm going to explain you why. So remember, like I mentioned before, the biology needs stimulus, save energy, food, reproduction, acceptance, and protection. So if your biology is telling you, okay, I'm going to give this guy or girl, the feelings of loneliness or that you're bored or something like that. Why? Main thing, reproduction. So you need to, continue the human race. Another thing, you need food. So let's say if you are in the year 1000 or 500 years ago, there was no supermarket or anything like that. I mean, not like, at least like today, that you drive with your car, you pick up everything that you need, you go back home, you cook, and you have everything that you need. In the past, it was, things were very, very different. So also, energy. So that is another important thing. Let's say that you have to move maybe the refrigerator from one place to another one, and you don't have the resources to pay someone to do that for you. The biology will tell you, okay, you need to save energy. Don't try to push yourself too much. Call a friend. Or if you're lonely and then you have no internet, you have no computer, you don't have your cell phone or anything like that, and you don't have the stimulus, that most people have in this age. Like I mentioned before, you need a stimulus. The biology, the brain needs a stimulus, so it's going to tell you, okay, do this, call, try to hang out, try to go to the street, try to hang out with anybody. It doesn't matter what. So, because the biology needs acceptance, it's going to try to find, friends or, people like you. Let's say if you like martial arts, or maybe you like to go to the range to do some shooting, or I don't know, play golf, football, or whatever. You're going to try to find people who has the same things like you. They feel the same way. I mean, they practice the same sport or something like that. So that way, because let's say if you have a friend, or you want to be a friend or someone, this person practice golf and you practice football, you're going to need a lot of energy, and your biology is not going to allow you or is going to try to push you, you know, in a different direction. Say no, don't mix up with this guy because he wants to play golf and you don't know how to play golf, you know, football, and it's going to take you more energy just to learn a new sport. So, and the other guy is the same thing with you. So that is why if you're going to see, you know, people that they have tattoos everywhere. I mean, they're going to mix up with people who likes tattoos, or people who likes football with people who likes football, because, you know, biology is telling them, okay, mix up with this type of people that think like you. They have the same taste for things, so that way you don't have to spend more energy or anything like that. Also, like I mentioned before, you know, reproduction, you need a mate, and if you don't socialize, you cannot do any of that. So that is why you have all those impulses that you have inside of you, so that way if you have those things and you feel like that, you can overcome them just with logic. You can say, okay, I don't need any of that. I can do it myself. I can be a lone wolf, and I don't need anybody. If I have resources, that's it. And protection the same way. If you're thinking, okay, I feel scared, I'm lonely, I don't know, the house is too big, and you know there is nobody around, that is not a problem. I mean, if you have if you have guns, if you have a pepper spray or anything like that to defend yourself, or, you know, martial arts, that should not be an issue. But like I said before, maybe 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago, things were different. There was no 911 that you could call or anything like that. I mean, if you don't join a pack, or, you know, another tribe, you're going to be on your own and you're going to be in danger. But in today's society, that we have almost everything that we need, we don't have to rely on friends anymore. This is something of the past, something that Facebook is trying to push to everyone, so that way, you know, more people will keep connected on their network, and that's it. But if you feel like that, you can watch maybe my other video about depression. But that is why the society is trying to push you, you know, to have friends and all those things, just so that way your biology will be happy with you. You don't need any of that. So now in the next class, we're going to talk about sex, girlfriend, boyfriend, and all those things. So hopefully I can see you in the next class. If you have any question, please let me know in the section below, and talk to you next time.